everybody, welcome back to the channel. I do not know what's going on with the lighting. Oh, there it goes. Huh. Computers, what do you know? Ooh. That's a little bit of incense for us here. You ever write your name in the R with your little incense in the night and watch it's a little kid thing with the sparklers, you know, as a child. I used to do that. Sometimes I still like to do that. Let's just tap right in, shall we? See what's going on. Because there's a lot of excitement, apparently. Lots of changes happening. Lots of folks feeling some shifts. Ooh, Spirit. Now, I walked through the whole house before I did this. I rattled, I drummed, and I filled it up with sage, and then I let it all out, and then I burned some Palo Santo, and of course I did my singing and all of that stuff too, prayers, because sometimes you can sense that there's some energies trying to clean or whatever, so it's just necessary to go through the process periodically. But now that we're all here together, let's see what Spirit has to say. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know about the energies that are with us right now? Would you look at that? We've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Coming out together here in the central energy. So we've got a visionary, natural leader, seeing the big picture as a masculine who's overcome some challenges, most likely serious. He's got the wand, so he's fire. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles, who is practical and supportive, reliable. She could have some financial security. She's wise, very connected to her instincts. What are their challenges, Spirit? Ooh. Challenge is the Two of Wands in the upright. So they could be trying to figure out what it is they want to do. Goals have been attained, right? Goals attained. Right there in the fine print, you can, let me steady my hand if I can. Right there in the fine print, you got goals attained. So they've attained their goals, but now like they need to figure out what they need to do. But there's also this reconciliation. Maybe they're challenged by reconciliation. Maybe they want to reconcile. Maybe somebody doesn't want to. There's a leaving home. They could be challenged by having to leave home. In the subconscious, we've got the Page of Wands and the upright. So they want their freedom. And they want these limitless potentials. In the recent past, oh, okay. In the recent past, so there's reunions and domestic happiness, which causes a Two of Swords for somebody, a stalemate, a deadlock. All these reunions coming together is really putting somebody in a crossroad. intentions and expectations. Star. Rejuvenation, renewal. So there are marriages happening, and somebody is in at a crossroads. They're at a stalemate. Like, not everybody's getting freedom and marriage. Some people are getting stagnation and deadlock. There's a renewal and a spiritual fortune here for some in the near future. We've got the Page of Cups, wanting to come forward with a love offer. They're curious. They're a dreamer. They're most likely young. And if they're not young, then they could be fairly immature, inexperienced. The lens they're looking through is the Hierophant here. So those are marriages. These are kingdom marriages coming together. Everybody's trying to partner up in the environment. Got the World. Yeah. It's a completion of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. So there are new contracts being made. The hopes and the fears. Well, this one came out upside down, so there is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a fear maybe that you're going to get hooked up with somebody who's greedy and lazy, irresponsible. And with this Page of Cups here, this young dreamer who's just curious, you know, it's a new love. Probably not going to interest you, because there'll be a lack of commitment. They'll be sowing their oats. They'll be, you know, seeing bigger and better things, and they'll always be tempted by something. And so you probably aren't going to be interested in that. I don't know. What's the outcome? Maybe you too are young and, oh, we got the Lovers here. So it is a time for harmony, for loving partnerships. You got the World and the Hierophant here, and the Four of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. This is rewards for persevering through challenges. You know, the younger that somebody is, the fewer challenges, obviously, they will have faced. And just because somebody is old doesn't mean that they got out there and grabbed the bull by the tail and actually, you know, rode it through the city and learned how to freaking manage that, right? Some people make it to old age without ever having truly lived. And so they can also be a Page of Cups. Maybe they were a player their whole life and they never had the opportunity to have love. So we've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in the central energy. Messenger. They could be bringing a message or waiting for a message. Expecting a message. They're being challenged by reconciliation, by decisions. There's decisions being made right now. They're hoping for reconciliation. There's they may have to leave home. Defense. They're challenged by defense. They're challenged by somebody's defense. Maybe they don't have a defense. Page of Wands, free spirit, excitement. They're looking at freedom. They want their freedom. They want to have a life where they can celebrate. They want this hospitality. They want kindness. They want to be shown kindness. Somebody's at a stalemate, at a stagnation. They're at a crossroads over these marriages, over this freedom. See, they're looking. They're looking. They see this freedom here and this hospitality. How people are being greeted, like they're being accepted and perhaps catered to, maybe. Excuse me. Holy moly. Observation. So they're spying. They're spying on these marriages. They're stagnated. They're at a crossroads. And they're spying on these marriages, these people who are gaining domestic happiness. Intention and expectation is renewal. Yeah, change. Somebody going to get their wings? Page of Cups here, wanting to come forward with a love offer. Could be getting readings done on you. Could be psychically connected or trying to be telepathic. So there's the Hierophant here. Oh, wait, there's another one here. Love. He might be in love. Young love. Using the Ouija board. Dreaming about love. He wants to come forward with the love offer. He wants this marriage. This is the end of a cycle. You've got some love. Young love. I don't know. What's that song? Young love, sweet love. Oh. Well, for all you young lovers out there, that's good. Ooh, something about prophecy. You know, I've heard some people saying something about an actual marriage. Now, I know there's a prophecy about Jesus coming back and about the bride, but the bride is supposed to be, supposedly, the entire church, all the people, not one person. But some people in the spiritual community are talking about these two people, gaining their freedom, and then coming together in union and actually birthing a child. Apparently there's a prophecy about that. Now, I can't find it. I don't know where to look. I don't know what culture that is from or where I'm supposed to find that. It would be really wonderful if somebody knows that and can let me know, because I'd really like to be in the know. It would be really nice if I could know something. So in the environment, we've got a completion. We've got the world in the upright. So there's wholeness. There's you've arrived at the Omega and the Alpha, right? This is a celebration of life. The ending of what was and a new beginning. This is the new love. So the old contract is over. The new contract is beginning. There's excitement. There's this sensitivity. There's dreams, right? But you still remember everything that you went through, everything that you had to learn. They were not able to martyr you. You did not martyr yourself. It could be that somebody was trying to martyr you. There was a lot of people in the old cycle, and maybe they're still stuck in that rut, because I know how neural pathways work and all of that. But there was that storyline of being a savior, right? And it was a infection of the mind of the people who were being attacked psychically, like their consciousness was they were being told by invisible people that they're like the savior, or that they, and so then they would be lured in to go fight these demons, right? And then not all of them made it. So, but whoever is in this reading, they did not get martyred. They did not martyr themselves. They didn't fall for that storyline. They were able to pull up out of it. That's part of the prophecy, as far as I understand it to be. So the fear is that there will be a lack of commitment with this new love. You know, it will be young, it will be fresh, it'll be new, it'll be vulnerable, and there's this fear that it will be, it will fail. That there will be irresponsibility, and that the love, the gentle inner child, the heart space, the trust, it won't be honored. That instead the partner will become greedy and lazy and a whore. And you may get stuck with that, right? So you may be like sitting here saying, oh, hell no, I'm not going to martyr myself. After last cycle, you're like, I'm just going to look out for me, thank you. Because you may have had your shit torn all out from underneath you in the previous, and you're like, I'm not doing it again, right? I survived. I am in attack. I've got myself together now, and I'm not going to release it and just give it away to some childish, lack of commitment, unmotivated, irresponsible, greedy, lazy whore. I'm not doing it, right? So you got this. You could. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Now, come on. So, yeah, okay, there could have been this problem, like your father may have been absent. You were innocent. Lack of commitment. Lazy. Failure. Irresponsible. You know, your father may have left you and at the mercy your whole life of shitheels, right? And you're just really not interested. Or maybe that's just a fear that you have to work through. Maybe this is the trust thing. I guess maybe you should pray about it, you know? Ask Heavenly Father, ask the Divine Mother to help you understand the previous cycle and why it needed to be the way it was, and perhaps this new cycle, what's actually being presented to you and how it will go. Maybe they know and they can assure you that somehow it won't go the same way that it did before. I don't know. You're going to have to really just kind of get with that yourself and figure out how you're going to manage those deep-seated fears from a lifetime of trauma, you know, and a lack of foundational support by the father figure, you know, especially if you're a woman, or if you're a man who, as an innocent child, was left at the mercy of faceless creatures, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But obviously it's there. There's a fear there. And there's the end of the cycle, and you're serious. You're like, I'm not going to martyr myself. I'm not going to do it. You could have barely survived the previous cycle, maybe even. But the Lovers is right here. In the outcome, there you are, right there. Part of your reward. Oh, but look, we got a King of Cups here. And you know what else we got? We got this freaking heartache. Bohemian. He's an artist. There's an artist out here wanting to come in with a love offer. They're using divination tools like tarot or the Ouija board or psychic skills. They could have telepathy. They could very well know that the work you're going to be doing, the rewards you're going to be coming into, that they could know that you're going to be a leader. So they're targeting you. They might find it entertaining. They may find it entertaining that you're just out here as is doing your thing. People are trying to talk to you and you're like, piss off. There could be some addicts coming around who are hopeful that you will allow them into your circle. Yeah, they see you as important. They see you as an arcana. Top of the line, baby. You're in the limelight. You're going to get a lot of attention, okay? You're going to have to wrap your head around it. With any kind of attention at all, there will be those who hate you, who are jealous of you, who want to see you hurt because you're pretty, because you attract attention, because you have a particular position, because you're a bright shining star, because wherever you are people are laughing or whatever, you know. I mean, it could be anything. And they'll hate you and they'll love you, and it will be hard getting that intensity of polarity of emotion dumped on you all the time. Okay? Especially if you're in the limelight. Because you're the star. People can't help but notice you. And the temptation is to shrink into the shadows, to make yourself invisible. But it doesn't work, okay, because it just follows you. You're the star. You're going to have to find a way to deal with it. You're going to have to find a way to get along with those people who hate you just as much as the others love you. You will have to find a way to manage that. There's this thing, like, there's no reason in the world why we shouldn't be able to get along with everybody, okay? And I'm not talking about serial killers or rapists or anything like that, because I'm not really into that, and I don't really want to, I mean, it would be really great if I could get along so that it doesn't happen to me, but, whatever. It's called paying attention and having some sort of a courtesy and a respect for one another, When you're disrespectful, your wish won't be granted. So that's here for the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. They're getting the message. Their wish will not be granted. They're a rat. They're a rat. They got the message. Wish will not be granted. You're a rat. They're challenged. They want a reconciliation. They're challenged because they're planning to get a reconciliation. They're trying to defend themselves, but it doesn't look like it's working. Oh, that's a lot of cards, but because they all flip, I gotta take them all, right? I don't know. I just can't. Something could have happened in October. They did something to try to increase their material wealth and their spiritual growth in October. They wanted a celebration, fun, and enjoyment, but it came out in the reverse. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles, but it also came out in reverse. Wow. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Wedge. They're being wedged out. They're going to be taking a journey, either physical or mental. And this could have something to do with a close friend. Maybe both of them are going to be going somewhere together. Or maybe whoever this dog is the challenge. Whoever this dog is, so they're thinking about the freedom. They're thinking about excitement. They're thinking about hospitality. They want to be accepted, but they're a vulture. They're a vulture. They're depressed. They have anxiety. They are worried that someone's against them. They're spying from a crossroads on these marriages that are happening. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. They're looking at unsettled times coming ahead. So these marriages are coming together. There's a change, a time of rejuvenation and renewal. It's time to get out of a situation. Star. And this, whoever is at this crossroads, whoever's spying on these marriages and this change, they're dissatisfied with life. They're a cracked cup. I don't know. I mean, how could they be dissatisfied? They're a King of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. How could they be dissatisfied? Unless they are just dissatisfied because what they have been enjoying is going to somebody else. Somebody's using tarot or the Ouija board or some sort of psychic skills, some sort of divination skills. They want to come forward with a love offer. They want to bring flowers, a bouquet, it's new love, a new young person or young at heart person. Prophecy. They see here that there is this prophesied marriage. Everybody wants to be the one, right? Everybody wants to be the one. There's good news. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. And use your intuition to make beneficial changes, but that came out in the reverse. So somebody's not connected to their intuition. They see money and property here. And they're using divination tools to plan their attack, to plan their opportunity to hook into the destiny of somebody. Because they see wealth and peace and harmony. So they want to come and latch on. But they're untried, untested, unproven. And you know this because they're like a child. They're irresponsible. They're just here because there's an opportunity for wealth and property. They want to take part in your deep personal strength to produce a peaceful life and success. They're an artist. They want to come in and they want to just lounge around and paint the scenery. They don't want to work. They just want to take part in the wealth that they see you coming into. There's going to be an announcement made soon. A goal-oriented person. They're not a goal-oriented person. They just want to come in and freaking leech off you. Bring you flowers. They want to suck off your happiness. They want to suck off your happiness, go paint the scenery while living off of your wealth, siphoning your love, being lazy, yoking you to an immature, irresponsible child. You don't need that as a freaking partner. You don't need that as a love interest. That will be an unsuccessful outcome. Okay, break that freaking bridge. Unless you want to support an overgrown child who just needs a mother. They need a mother. They need a parent. They see that you're a leader, you're very responsible, you're a hard worker, you get rewards. You're the perfect partner. They can leech off you really good. All they have to do is give you love, right? So we got a main male here. Who is of high honor. You may already be expecting him. You may have already met him in this recent past. In the spirit, you may already know who he is. Whatever you're expecting on the distant horizons, it may not happen. Like, you're expecting something negative to happen? You're expecting something negative to happen. In this marriage. You're concerned. You're expecting something negative to happen in this marriage. But it says here that this main male is of high honor. There could be two different people. We got a community. A community of people regarding this unexpected income. They're false people. They're in bad health. They're in bad health. They need to come in and attach to you. They need to attach to your vitality and to your gift. The masculine may very well be a person of high honor. They may genuinely want to come in and offer love. But you're not going to martyr yourself. You're not giving it up. You're not going to martyr yourself. Main female says no. No. Oh, there could be an official person who's facing imprisonment here for what they did regarding a courtship of this privileged lady, for jacking around, for fucking around. They're still jacking around here, doing their thing, trying to infiltrate the courtship of this privileged lady. They're a thief. They're still working real hard at it. They want to infiltrate this love relationship. They're working really hard doing things in a family room. This mature woman is in despair. Why? Because this wealthy man I don't know, maybe he's leaving for a new beginning. Maybe he did something with a child. I don't know, but they're concerned now because they're facing poverty. They're facing poverty, and you aren't, okay? And they need you. Spirit, these people know who it is that's for them? Will they know if they're being targeted for the spiritual inheritance? Will these ones be permitted to come in with their flowers and bouquets and leech off of you? Off of the collective? They don't have any alliances. they don't have any alliances. They see that you've got this blessing. They've got great pride, and they see your gain. So they want to come and make a promise to you. They may even offer an apology for causing you loss and stress with the curses that they did. Words have power, and when we speak poorly of another to others, and we create a mental image of them within the community that is false, that is a curse. Whether you're burning candles or poking dolls or doing whatever, if you're doing word magic and you are actually molding the mind of somebody else to cast darkness over another life, for no real reason, over somebody else's happiness and good fortune, they were daydreaming that they were going to be able to disrupt your reunion, but you triumphed over that, okay? There's evidence of what they did against these sweethearts. They puppeted them. They wanted to dominate them because they wanted their life of extravagance while they were left lonely. They have to live and learn now because they're facing confinement. I would highly recommend not entering into any partnerships right now. It's too soon in the new cycle. It's too soon in the new cycle. Everybody's been gifted, or everybody is being gifted their lot in life, and there's going to be a lot of folks who are going to try to do this. They're going to use divination tools. They're going to target somebody, and they're going to find out what their future is like, or what the cards say. You know, we all know that there's limitless potentialities, and if even one piece of information changes, and it changes the entire story, right? It's like, it's completely unreliable, but whatever. Okay. They're going to look at this, and they're going to target people, and they're going to say, oh, well, this is what it says about so and so, I'm going to go and make this love offer, right? And it's all very calculated and targeted. It's not innocent. It's not pure. It's not kosher. It's not desirable. It's not love. It's a targeted attack to gain the wealth and stability that somebody else is experiencing. It's just to take part. It's a leech. It's a parasite. It's a tick, a blood-sucking tick. Uses love as an escape route for bad karma. So they're challenged right now because they're having trouble. They're having trouble with this friend. You've got a close friend here who is defending you. I don't think they're going to allow this. I don't think they're going to allow this person to target you. They're not going to allow this person to target you. They want to. But there is an announcement here. See, there's already been a union. There's already been a union for this star. It's happened already in the spirit. The change has already occurred. The lovers, the lovers are already here, and one of them is an artist, or maybe, the Bohemian is an artist, but the artist is also what? artist is also a creator. And what is the creator? A manifester, right? A magician, somebody who can dream reality into being, basically. And there's going to be an announcement made soon. So this has already happened in the spirit. In the 3D, I think that there's people who know what this announcement is. They know that it's coming, and they know that you don't know it yet, perhaps. But they do, because they've got these divination tools and they know how to use them, and they probably have connections, right? So the trick is to get in here and get with you before the announcement is made. But here in the environment, you complete this, you don't martyr yourself. They're not able to target you. So even though this might be cringeworthy, you're a leader. You're a leader who's coming into your reward for having persevered through all the challenges that came about from people doing this kind of shit. You persevered. So now that you did, they weren't able to take you down, and now they got to come in and they got to try to physically connect. Before the announcement is made. So you've probably been being very patient through all of this challenge. You've probably learned a lot on how to manage your electrical system, right? Which is wired to your emotional body and your mental body and your nervous system. Not everybody plays the same. Some people trust that the Most High will align them with their purpose, their partner, their path, when it is right. And others target someone and then try to take that path from them. Usually the innocent, who isn't aware that people like that, or that the potential for the possibility even exists. They've done very well at making people afraid to investigate these tools that are so widely used to disrupt life. You are destined to succeed. Follow your intuition. Honor and good luck. True love and fidelity. Maybe the Most High will align you with that after all, huh? Maybe this cycle full of curses, you know, having to deal with the cracked cup, you know. I don't know. Gotta be careful though, because there's this is here, but your abilities, your abilities are going to be enhanced. Choose your words carefully. I know sometimes I don't do that. I don't do that at all, to be quite honest with you. I speak off the cuff, off the heart, all the time. A temptation may lead you astray, so just be, yeah, man. And that'll be a barrier which keeps you from your goal. Be careful, it'll be a gate, man. This temptation will lock you right out of your stuff. So just and that's the thing. That's the thing about that. The temptation will lock you right out of your stuff. And that's the thing about this page, right? And this lack of commitment and laziness and unmotivated, and the irresponsibility of the young, inexperienced, untried, untested, unproven, and if you have already been tried, tested, and proven, you're not going to want to go do that and then hope that they pass, right? Oh, I hope they pass. No. Let's just find somebody who's already passed. Or not. I don't know. Oftentimes these things, there's so many readers out there, they don't get personal at all. And I love that about them. There's like very just matter of fact, this is the read. And I really appreciate that. And, I try. I get all fired up. So anyway, here's the fire. Here's the fire. Here's the fire. Let's go have some happiness, huh? Let's go have some happiness. And some good fortune. And I think this is the real polar shift. I don't think it has anything to do with the weather, to be quite honest with you. I think this is the restructuring of the financial wealth and prosperity and abundance, not only within a country or a culture within a country, but for countries and entire cultures. It's going to be really beautiful, I think. I really hope that you're able to maintain your strength and your courage throughout all of this. See, look at this. Your perseverance is rewarded, and that's exactly what's happening here. Perseverance is rewarded. Perseverance is rewarded. Perseverance is rewarded. A leader, and I'm signing off right now. I'll see you on the next one.